Hi guys, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hello everybody, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. Today's beer, hopefully it's a treat. This is Lagunitas IPA, India Pale Ale. Alcohol by volume 6.2%. Like we always say when we do a Lagunitas beer, the awesome beers usually, but ain't got no damn date. What's up with that, guys? What's up with that? I don't see no digitized code or anything on this one either. Man. This has got so much junk floating around in it. It has got so much junk in this beer. I don't think they're meaning I think these beers are old. I really do. I think they've sat on the shelf, have been in cellar so long that they don't even know how old they are. It does have a lot of stuff in it, guys. American IPA, 6.2%. Glad I'm not buying beer there no more. Hate to be like that, but let's get this one into the glass. Over to the light. It has just as much stuff floating around in it as the last one does. And I'm not familiar with Lagunitas having a lot of junk in their beer. I haven't heard that, I've not read that, I've not seen that. So I think they're old beers, guys, to be honest with you. So that's why it's so critical to me to have dates on these beers. So there's no use to get mad about it. I mean, I might not buy anymore unless I know how fresh they are. But that's another reason why I want to get these old beers and stuff that's been in the fridge that aren't meant to be cellared. These IPAs are not meant to be cellared. And like I said, a lot of times after they sit for a year or so, you get all this trash and junk in the beer. So sometimes it's supposed to be there and sometimes it's not. When it's supposed to be there, I enjoy it and it ain't too bad. But when it ain't supposed to be there and it's old beer, it's not a good thing for them, us, or the guy selling it, whoever it is. So, guys, the food pairings for this cuisine is the curry, the Thai, the cheeses are the peppery, Monterey, pepper jack, your sharp blue, your more pungent cheeses, gorgonzola, limburger. The meat for this is salmon, shellfish, grilled meat, poultry. Glassware is pint Becker stein and mug. Not anything you want to pour it into something. It is a amber color with a lot of particles in it. Fair amount of carbonation streaming up from the bottom. Not a very big head. Let's get a nose on it. See what it's about, guys. They're out of Petaluma, California. I don't think I told you this on this one. It says year-round availability on this, so you really don't need it if they tell us what month, if they do it several times, or whatever. I have not researched it enough to know if anybody else is having these problems. Or it's just old beer, guys. Smells pretty tasty. It's a pretty malty smell there, but there is some hop bitterness going with that. It's not like your typical IPA. That just gives me another hint that the beer may be old. To me, more malt sweetness there than there is hop presence. I don't know. Let's give it a whirl. Cheers, everybody. Happy New Year and all that good stuff coming up, if it ain't happened already. Yeah. I'm not impressed with this at all. There is a malt presence there. And there is a hop presence there, but it is a bitter hop. It has a nice sweetness to it, though. Well, I'm on the fence right now, guys. We're gonna let it warm up. Let the other half taste it and see what she thinks of it. I think it's above average beer, but I've had 2 in a row here that's had a lot of particles floating around in it, and I'm not aware of them having that problem or having a lot of floaties in their beers. So that's why I think they may be old beers, guys. So I'm glad we're doing business somewhere else and we're getting fresher beers. So that being said, stick around. We're going to do the final chug. Right back. Alright, guys, I'm back. Got just a little left here. Other than having the floaties in there, I mean, it's a pretty tasty beer. It's not up to the typical IPA. I think it's kind of weak for an IPA as far as I'm concerned. Somebody that's drank a lot of IPAs, somebody like myself, this is not really super hoppy or anything. This is pretty average as for an IPA. Don't get me wrong, it's a very nice tasting beer. Just wish it had a date on the label. Final chug, guys. No date and fairly average. Guys, this was it's in the B category as far as I'm concerned. I'm going to give it to 7, which is a B+. If it had a date, I might come up to the A-, but no date, so that's where we're going to leave it. Beer Advocate has 87, which is in their good range. And Rate Beer has 94 overall and 89 in the style. I'm more with the 89 in the style. The 94 seems a little generous to me. Like I said, if I knew how fresh the beer was, I'd be more willing to upgrade the score, down upgrade the score. So, not knowing how old the beer is, that's what I'm sticking with. If you've had it, give me some comments back on this one. You like most of the Lagunitas stuff. The last couple had a lot of floaties there, a lot of junk in the trunks, what I call it. So always rate, comment, subscribe, give me some comments back on this one, guys, and let's look in the fridge tomorrow. Maybe it won't have any floaties in it. We'll see. We'll see. Join me then.